Hey guys, Jeremy coming at you for Stixxs Misfortune, the final chapter. Now in front of you, you see the Trophy of Power. It consists of the Power Glove, and this was presented to the Intercontinental Heavyweight Champerado Champion of the Earth. It's an inside joke between my friends and I. And the Power Glove was the final remnant from my first video game collection. After an insurmountable bet on May 15, 2010, I had won that bet and had won $250 from it as one of the parts of the benefits package. A year later, as fate would have it, I was able to convert that $250 and generate a net revenue of $14,157. A third of this amount was given to local charities in the Windsor area, and the rest was just put in the bank, and we enjoyed a very nice night out with friends. 2 years later, in 2013, in honor of my late Robert Charles Renaud, we engaged in a similar campaign using a $250 stimulus that I had saved from the first iteration, and from there was able to generate a net of $20,573. 100% of the proceeds from this campaign, entitled One for the Books, went to helping to build the primary home project for the Windsor-Essex County Sports Hall of Fame, to helping Kids Sport Windsor, the Windsor-Essex Sports Council, and leadership advancement for women in sport. Now, fast forwarding, 2016, the dilemma. As many of you guys know who are married or about to get in the process of getting married, weddings cost a little bit. And yes, my fiance Dan and I are looking forward to our wedding this fall, and we have to pay up front. So it's in my corner, how do we fundraise for it? Well, here's a perfect opportunity to once again engage Stixxs Misfortune, the final chapter. And the third campaign started March 20th and ended on March 15, 2016. I had 3 mini sales campaigns, including April Aftermath, Mayhem, and the June Joyride. My goal was to maybe get $10,000, $12,000, but after 3 weeks, I actually surpassed the net revenue amount from my first campaign, so I surpassed the 14,000 mark. I was far ahead in my fundraising that I actually went into Mayhem early in April, and then my next goal was to hit the 20,000 mark. I actually hit the 20,000 mark with fair ease, and then I went into a third campaign, the June Joyride. We're not even in June yet, and my goal was to reach a certain amount that I'll announce in a second. And from that, I'll just say I nailed it. I have no idea how I was able to do this. I kind of stayed away from online sales. I went everything local using Facebook. I went less overhead, and I was just very happy with the results. So getting right to it, let's look at Stixxs Misfortune, the final chapter, All for Love. And I'm pleased to announce that through the One Ring to Rule Them All campaign, the final chapter, All for Love, we're able to net $25,703. Now in that net, all of that will be going towards my upcoming wedding and honeymoon with Dana later this fall. And actually I was able to gross a little bit more, and in the expenses, we'll be using some of that upcoming funds to go towards going to Motor City Comic Con in Novi this May, as well as Fan Expo at Toronto later this fall. Alright, so with that said, I want to take the opportunity to thank Stixxs. I know we had a childish bet in 2010, but along the way, as you can see here, the initial bet in 2011, it was all about glory, man. And as you guys know, it was rubbing it into you and Marco, and that was then and stuff, and it was a great experience. But I think along the way we were able to mature. And in 2013, from all about glory, it was actually all for the community. And here we had 100% proceeds going to benefit the local sports community, and that was just the net that went to certain projects. During the time here in between the first and second chapters, I was able to engage in a multi-year stint in chasing a 10-year dream, and I used all the skills learned during Stixxs Misfortune, pardon me, to keep myself I just repeated myself. I was able to keep self-funded for a number of years to work on introducing or managing a number of nonprofits in the community to unite the sports community of Windsor-Essex County for the benefit of all residents, to increase physical activity and literacy for all. And I do want to thank you for that, Stixxs. We were able to achieve a great many things. This just shows the 20,573, but through the opportunity for me to be involved in the community, the direct result was over $4.2 million. All right, so many people were helped, and it was a fantastic experience. I really thank you for that. And finally, the last part was all for love. So we're able to utilize all those experiences once again, and we're able to net $25,703. All right, so to Stixxs, thank you so much. It's kind of weird, I guess, looking back and you look at fate and then you look at today. Right now, this is Stixxs Misfortune, the final chapter. I won't say it's never say never that I won't do it again. I'd probably do it long term. I might take $250 from that $25,703, put it in a new bank account, and maybe see what happens if I can do fundraising over a 25-year period of time and see what I can raise. But for now, yeah, I'm pretty satisfied with the results. Looking forward to marrying the woman of my dreams. And yeah, now you're playing with power. All right, and it's not going to fit on the wedding ring, so I had to stick it on there. It's Dana's ring right there. All right, finally, Stixxs, I have something for you. A few things. As you know, had I lost the bet in the first year, I would have had to owe you Iron Man 2 with popcorn, pop, and candy. As you know, I didn't lose the bet, and to honor you for this during this time, actually, just out of honoring you, as you know, we went out to go see Captain America: Civil War. So there was that. That was just as a recognition piece for that first campaign. Now for the second campaign, Stixxs, you know, you helped me help others, and I guess one of the major projects out of this specifically was help build our Sports Hall of Fame. So you're helping me to put a house over our sports heroes. So I'd like to return the favor, and during my wedding, even if it's just for a night, I'm going to put a house, metaphorically speaking, over you and Fong for the night. So I'll be covering you guys for a hotel room night during my wedding as a way of saying thanks. And finally, for this here, all for love. I guess you've given me the greatest gift of all, really. It's like a great friendship, and I thank you so much. And yeah, with that gift, for this here, as a way of saying thanks, when you come to my wedding, I don't expect a gift from you and Fong. So just enjoy the night. Just know that you're appreciated as a friend and all that you do. And finally, I want to present you with something. All right, and that's just a nice little trophy here. This isn't to rub it in, it's just for fun. It's a glove. It's supposed to represent Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, and that's the history. I heard this song and then the music to it on CKLW, and then I went out to buy a game. My first game was Mike Tyson's Punch-Out, which I have signed by Tyson. And the cumulative amount here of Stixxs Misfortune through all 3 chapters was $60,433, which was a 24,000+% increase from the $250. So Stixxs, thank you so much. That will be going to you, other parts of the benefits package for yourself and Fong, and I hope you guys have a great day.